Alright, here we go. Time to prep for Bonemass. So I came to the conclusion yesterday that I really need to use... Actually, it was more today. I'm not going to use frost arrows when I fight Bonemass. I'm going to use cruddy little arrows when I do it. And that will allow me to level up on bows a whole bunch. I'm going to wear root armor when I actually do the fight. But the first thing first, I'm going to need to prep the heck out of this thing. And so I'm going to need a bunch of stone, because I'm going to build a stone fortress on top of the Bonemass summon site head. And I'm going to need some iron, because I'm going to be building, whatchamacallit? I need a stone cutter for that. I'm going to need copper and things to make a couple forge-related things. So I got a little bit of prep I got to do here. In fact, I might even be a little bit short on copper. I may need to actually go mine a little bit of copper. I've got 15 roots, and I did build some root armor. I don't remember what the heck I did with it. It's got to be in one of these chests somewhere. There it is. Now to upgrade, what does it take to upgrade one of these? I've got those 15 roots. Might as well upgrade it a little bit if I can. That's regular workbench stuff, right? Only 5, 5, and 5. And it's, how much? It's 5 ancient bark, 5 ancient bark, 5 ancient bark. Oh, the roots were 2, 2, and 2. So I need 6 roots and 15 ancient bark to up these suckers to level 2 each. And maybe I'll even have enough to go to level 3. We'll see. I say 15. A little low on ancient bark again. I still bring a lot back with me, and I really should. Upgrade. Upgrade. And upgrade. Now, the armor level on these things aren't real huge, but, you know, when I'm up in my little tower, I get plus 15 on the bow. Doesn't change damage much, but it'll allow me to fight a lot faster. And I think it said I needed 4 and 10. I don't even know that I have 10 ancient bark. I've had so much on me before, but I just don't bring a lot back with me. I just keep forgetting. It's like, I keep running out of room, and it's always the first thing that I dump because I don't think I need it. What I really need to do is just get like a whole chest worth. Gotta take a break for a second. Give me a second. Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Alright, so I'm going to need a bunch. I can do one more upgrade here. Need a couple more roots. 4 more roots? Grab the roots. Now I got the bark, I need the roots. 4 roots. This should allow me to get like a level. Now I'm going to up the harness, because that's the one that I'm most likely to wear at other times. Now, I don't have a level 5, so I can't go over 3 yet, but the harness is the one that gives me the pierce resistance This one does not. This one does not. But the pierce resistance is by far the most important thing, almost in the entire game. I'm gonna need, when I fight Bonemass, I've calculated I'm probably gonna need to have at least 1,000 wood arrows with me. So I'm gonna need to spend some time chopping wood and making arrows. But I'll do that closer to the base. So to bring with me, I need 1 forge upgrade and enough for a forge copper. The forge, 6 copper, everything else is simple. Wood, deer hides, chains. I think I actually have 4 chains around, but a couple bronze. Oh, the sharpening stone, that's an easy enough one to make. I think what goes in? Is that just some stone? Get that at the stone cutter, right? I got a stone cutter around. It's probably going to complain, yeah, that it needs a roof. I think I have one around here. Yeah. So I just need 5 stone. I'll be needing to take all this stuff with me anyway. Alright. Let's make us a... You know, I'm not going to make it here. I'll just make it when we get there. No reason carrying around extra items. I wanted this. So I need 6 of this for the forge. I'm going to need like 10. The simplest thing is 10 of these for the level 2 workbench. So in my little base at Bonemass, I'm going to have a level 2 forge and a level 2 workbench. Critical stuff. And I just want to minimize the amount of junk that I need to bring with me. It's not super far away, but it's not the shortest distance either. I may end up having to actually take my fishing stuff out of the boat. As much as I'm loath to do that, I think I'm just going to have too much stuff to bring over. Yeah. I'm going to do that. It's sad, but just going to have to do that. So we'll start off with some stone. I'm probably going to do a lot of stone mining over there. Muck shakes do 50. Turnip soup does 55. I think these are going to be my primary. And muck shakes are raspberry and blueberries. I'm going to have to get some more of that as well. It's going to be a long fight, and I just need to acknowledge that fact. I probably should grab some, before I forget, some coal to keep on me. Even my number of arrows, fire arrows and stuff, is just a little bit low. I'm not going to need fire arrows when I fight him, but I might keep it around in case I got to fight something else. So I should at least get up to like 100, just to have a stack on me. I usually like to have 2 stacks, but get low. I got to start planting some stuff again soon too. I'm a little low. So let me make another 3 stacks. So I'm going to need, I don't even have enough wood for that. 3 stacks of this stuff is 24. So I need 13 out of this. I need 6 feathers. I need some chorin food. Now I'm going to keep the fish around in case I need the cooked fish for fish tacos later in the game. I need a little bit of wood. Do I have the wood? No. I think it's going to be time to chop some. And if I really wanted to take care of this whole thing quickly, my clock, I would plant about 100 trees right next to each other. And do that thing where you just chop the trees and they all fall into each other and damage each other just like that. And knock other trees down. Sometimes you can knock down about 20, 30 trees with like 1 tree falling. It's actually a lot of fun. Did I just kill that neck? Nice. I love killing necks and greylings and things with tree falling. It's an odd guilty pleasure, but I've just acknowledged the fact that it is indeed an actual guilty pleasure. And where'd he go? Okay. I don't want your meat. I just want your experience points. I'd like to think I've gotten a little better at the bows, but the reality is the bows have just leveled up, and I'm able to aim a little bit better because the bows don't stink as much. It's level 4 Huntsman. Not the best bow ever, but it's gonna be good for a while. Okay, I'm probably full up, yeah. Jeez, I might even make a cart for lugging all this wood around. It's not gonna be able to take it up here, but it might save me running back and forth from there. What do you need for a cart? Like 4 bronze nails and something. Falls under miscellaneous cart. 10 bronze nails and 20 wood. Alright, let's dump some of this off. Put that away. I'm gonna keep that on me for now. The fishing stuff I gotta put in my fishing hole box. Looks like built into the wood over here. I don't really need to keep necktails on me. Some stone. Eventually, I need to take that stone out. It's just there's no reason for it. I got some of the wood. I said I needed the cart. I needed 20 bronze nails. I've got 22. I used to have a cart and it disappeared. Never saw those nails again. As long as I'm here, I might as well start stacking. There we go. Trying to find those ways, where you can overlap the stacks. Nice. So over here, I'm going to make probably right around here, a workbench. And a cart. And start putting the wood. Oh, I grabbed 20 nails. I guess it was only 10. Ah, good. More signs and things I can make for hanging stuff up. And the way I calculated, if I need to fire 1,000 arrows, he's breaking my cart. If I need to fire 1,000 arrows at Bonemass, now I don't think I'm going to need a full 1,000. I think the math I did, he's got 8,000 hit points, and I'm going to be doing about 12 hit points of damage each time. So 100 arrow gets me, is he 8,000 or 5,000? It's an important difference. He's 5,000. Let's say I'm doing 10 damage each. It's 10 to 13 with my current skill level and bow and everything. So that would be 500 arrows if it were 10. Maybe assume I could knock about 100 off of those because it might be like 11 or 12, 11 and a half. It's close there, right? So, but still, 400 arrows is a lot of arrows, and I'm not going to hit them every time. Especially if you've been watching me play, you know that I am not going to hit him every time. Not even close. So, I figure I'm going to need 1,000 arrows. You make 20 per batch. So I'll need to make 50 batches. Each batch requires 8 wood. So I need 400 wood to make 1,000 arrows. And then it becomes a little bit of like a weight game. Figure out how I want to handle it. 1,000 arrows, I don't think is going to weigh necessarily a ton, but it will take up, there's 100 arrows per stack. It'll take up 10 stacks in the boat or here or whatever. Like I said, I planned on making them there, but as much as I can make here, it'll be a little bit easier. Now the 400 is only 8 stacks of wood, so I'll probably cut the 400 wood here, and then take it with me. I was actually thinking I would do a lot more over there, but my tiny little crap base that's close to the swamp, where the Bonemass is right next to a whatchamacallit, like a little mountain right near Hildir. It's not even a mountain, it's just like a large hill, all foresty. Looks like it's all, whatchamacallit, it's all meadows and everything. Looks fine. But then one night I noticed that there was a bonfire at the top of the hill that I didn't make. And so once I started poking around, I realized that it was actually a tiny little area of plains with a fueling village at the top. Which means there's death mosquitoes, there were 2 berserkers there. These things can wander a little bit, so that's the last thing I wanted to deal with, was plains. So I'm going to try not to do quite as much as I was thinking I was going to do in that area. So I need 8 stacks of this. I'm not exactly sure how many stacks of stone I'm going to need to make what I'm hoping to make. I don't want to keep running over there when I've got trees right here. I said I needed 8 stacks, right? So 100, 200, 300, 400. So I've been a little over 400, so I've got my 8 stacks. I'm probably going to keep chopping a little bit. Alright. The goal, a lot of times, is to get your bow speed up where you can fire fast enough a second shot that you can get guys before they can, kind of finish their getting out of the stagger. I'm going to grab this wood because I already knocked it down, but I'm going to go back. Alright. Get those bow skills up. Oh, it's in the water here. Hit that. Okay. Luckily, I don't have to worry about leeches. Alright, I think I've gotten all that junk that was on the ground. Do I care about this shaman head? Not really, but I'll hold on to it now for fun. Now it's funny, chopping trees is one of those things, it's easy to take for granted. See, I'm kind of lucky that that brute didn't just come up and whack me. Now, I got health to survive it, right? Alright, 2.4 from my brute. That's not so bad, because my armor's pretty good. I'm cold and I'm wet, which means my stamina regen's going to bite. And every arrow I miss because of stuff like that. I just want some wood. And the fact that I'm the worst shot ever doesn't help. Alright. Okay, let's see. Got a bunch of junk on me. Why I'm doing this at night, I don't know. I'm just going to run back in, finish out the night in bed so I can see what the heck I'm doing. Not have to deal with shaman, Grey Dwarf shamans every 5 seconds. Some crap I got to get rid of. So butte berries would go with the plants. Necktail would go in here. Do I have greater? Yeah. I don't have him in there already. I'm gonna need another box for that soon. Even my swamp box is full. That crap box is full. This is kind of becoming a random overfill box. Seeds. Kind of almost too many of those. I don't need to be carrying around the bronze nails. Feathers can go in the arrow making box. Grey dwarf eyes for ice cream later. This is for the other thing I'm going to be making later. 3 with 6 stone. That's probably reasonable. Let me at least repair my junk. Oh, those are all running out. I'm gonna just fill up. So I have a reasonable stamina, reasonable health. Not the farthest I've ever hit one, but Grey Dwarf bowling is one of my all-time favorite sports. So I'm drinking a mezcalita today. I don't know if you guys have ever tried a mezcalita, but man, they're really tasty. They're very similar to margaritas, but instead of tequila, you use mezcal, which, you know, hence the name, right? They're not exactly the same, but they're kind of similar, right? The only other real difference, because it's kind of made up of, you know, mezcal's kind of very similar to tequila, but it's a lot smokier, right? But then you also have a little bit of agave nectar in it. And that stuff's really good too. It's not super sweet. You just put a little almost dash in just to take the edge off the mezcal a little bit. And you can make some pretty potent drinks. And it's not real strong tasting. You know, you think of people drinking tequila and they get all sick. They can't stand the smell of it and all that. None of that. It's really tasty. You rim it with some tahini. And man, it's good. Started drinking those in Mexico over Christmas. No, it was over Christmas, but I was really there for my 25th wedding anniversary, which was cool. Stayed at a cool place. Alright, we've tapped out this wood. Time to bring the cart around and maybe start emptying this stuff out and then getting some, you're so lucky, man. See, it's never quite as good. Now, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get the car. Yeah, it's too fat for this walkway. I mean, I barely even fit in the walkway. Right. I've talked about widening that for a while, but I still don't really have enough use for it. You know, it's part of my normal day. Alright. Ooh, I guess that's a little bit too much. I don't know if you're aware, but when you're on the cart, if you want to get it off of it, the easiest way is to just do a roll dodge. Suckers come flying off. See, I said I needed 8 stacks. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Do I even have room for 8 stacks on here? Not and bring the armor also. I'm gonna make sure I keep some light things on me. Leave the heavier things over here. And this will basically be my wood area. It's only weight 3, 10, and maybe now I'm running into, maybe I'll do it a little bit by a little bit. So I got some things I can drop off also. A little bit of an exercise in resource management. Never a fun thing. Open up some slots. These go up here. The rock can go on that other thing. These things I'll hold on to. And that's enough slots for the weight that I'm going to be dealing with. See? Now I might throw something else in here for the short term. Like that. So, stone is the other thing. Now, it's easier to get wood than stone, at least the speed. But you don't typically need as much volume of stone. Now, for the thing that I'm going to be making, my little, like, kind of house, I have 7 in here already. So I really only need 1 more. I'll have the 8 stacks, that's 400 wood. I can make 50 times 20 is 1,000, make 1,000 wood arrows out of that. And the rest of it's going to be good for things like making forge stuff, stacking here. In fact, I'll probably start making some more coal, because at some point, I'm going to need all that iron. And I'm going to need, let's see, that's the full 8. I'm going to put this stone there. I have 2 slots for more stone. That'll give me 150. That'll get me a little bit of my base. I'm going to need to get more stone while I'm there. That's fine. But mezcalitas. I wish I could make mezcalitas in the game. If you haven't had a mezcalita, I highly recommend it. Mescal, which does not actually come with a worm. It's a myth. And lime juice and some agave nectar. That's about it. So good, man. And I think what I'll basically do is just fill this chest up with the wood. Because I'm not going to actually be like, wait, what's going on? Overwolf, what are you doing to me, man? I hope that never happens when I'm actually like in a fight or something. That was scary. Alright. Wood. No. 4 coal is that much, huh? 2 pounds each. 8 pounds. Okay, now that's full. Throw more wood, and I'm gonna have stacks of 50. And I'll do my overlay thing here. If I can. Like this. Yeah. Get it to not take a lot of space. A lot of wood. Okay. Not much wood left. And then I can get on to harvesting some stone. This Bonemass fight, if it goes the way I'm hoping it goes, it should be fairly safe. But you never know. You never know what can go wrong. It's almost more the prep for it that I'm concerned about, right? I'm concerned that, you know, I'll be in the swamp trying to make my my thing. Oh, come on. Couldn't get that one more thing squeezed in there, huh? Maybe if I come over here, it'll let me go in like through there. That's good enough. Sticking out the back. You know, you're like trying to build your little attacking place for Bonemass, and then, you know, some 2-star Draugr archer spawns that you weren't aware of, shoot you in the back, and that's it. And all these days and all these hours of my no portal, no map, hardcore permadeath run are over. So I'm going to grab this one other stone thing here. A couple of them, actually. I guess I got a couple more in there. I should be able to put on the boat. These were 72. These are only, what, 10? 3. Yeah. I don't think I need that 20. I'll try and get some more stone on there. 10, 10, 10, 10. So it's all pretty straightforwardly 10 on here, except for these 6 stones. So when I go to build Bonemass, I need some iron. I don't think I need a full stack of iron. No reason to bring like hundreds of pounds of iron, but I do need some for my stone cutter, and maybe, you know, maybe I'll do some like iron beams to kind of keep it locked into place. It was 1 per beam that said right there. This will be too heavy right now. I need 2 for the stone cutter. And then 18 gives me 18 beams, which is not a bad amount for a little bit of stability for my little house that I'm going to be making up top. So I'm going to put that in there. So now the question is, what else do I need? I'm probably going to need some more food. The amount that I have isn't bad, but it's probably not enough. Getting low on sausages. Turnip soup I'm doing okay on, but I'm going to need to bring some more of that. Muck shakes, I'm almost out. I got to get some more raspberries and blueberries. Raspberries I still have 60s, not a ton. It's the blueberries I need more of. Now, the one thing I do have going on is 3x multipliers for resources, just because I don't want to spend a lot of time farming and mining, chopping wood. I'd rather spend it building than fighting. I probably will need a couple more stacks of this stuff. I'm going to need some more blueberries. How much do I need for a muck shake? 2 blueberries per thing. Do I have the... I got the ooze, right? Yeah. I need 2 blueberries. I want to make another 10. I need 20 blueberries. That's not the end of the world. There's a black forest right next door. We've still got some... You know, the food's a little low, but we're okay. So, once I have 2 stacks of food each, I'm counting the sausages 1 stack as 2, because 20 is a lot. That'll last me the fight. Alright. Blueberries. Let me know if you see any blueberries. And I just missed them. To build the stone hut, I'm obviously going to need stone. What else am I going to need than stone? The iron for the stone cutter. I'm going to need the wood. I'm going to need some extra wood for making the grinding wheel, for making the, whatchamacallit, the workbench, the forge, the accessories to make the workbench and forge level 2. What else? I'm gonna have to make a chest or 2. I mean, I hate to say it, but I may end up even having enough crap there that I have to worry about getting raided. Now that would stink. If I got raided in the middle of my fight with Bonemass, I'm not even sure that's possible. I hope not. I'm not going to be making a bed or anything. But I do need to therefore make sure, because if I'm having to fire 500 arrows and stuff, I do need to make sure that I start this fight early enough that I can finish it before nightfall. Because the last thing I want to have to deal with is wraiths spawning and coming at me while I'm fighting Bonemass. Now what that does remind me of, though, I can't believe I can't find any blueberries. I think there were some near this mining site. What this does remind me of is I only have like 50 fire arrows, and I want to make sure I have at least a stack of those things on me, just in case, you know, for things like wraiths that might show up, or other kind of creatures that, you know, might show up that I'm just not thinking about. I came out here to get blueberries, and mushrooms are more normally Meadows foods. But what I'm mainly finding is blueberries, or I mean mushrooms. This is, I think, what I was thinking of before. Wait, I see blueberries? Oh, mushroom. See, man, mushrooms everywhere. Even with the blueberries, there's mushrooms. Now, I said I was going to need 20 blueberries to have enough to make another stack of milkshakes. So I'm pretty close. I need to find 2 more blueberries. Although, if I can find more, that'd be even better, because I hate to have to come out here looking every time. There we go. Here we go. See, this is normally what I more think of as blueberries, is having, you know, a bunch of little things like that. Little groups of them. Alright, time to head back. I think crossing over here is the fastest way. I think I've kind of come around. Oh, hey, look at that. So, yeah, it's a burial chamber. I don't think I ever went in that one. So if I ever need cores, it's not a bad place to go. I still have a fair number. If you notice in the chest back at the camp where I had all the smelting, I think it was right in no, it was by the kilns. Jeez, where did I go that I ended up here? What's the sign say? 4-0. Oh, geez, that kind of went off on a... Went off farther than I thought I did. But luckily, thanks to my super dorky Excel map that I made, I have a coordinate system. And I can tell this will be 5-0, right? Yeah. 70, no, I don't. I can tell you a little bit further this way, and I'm going to hit a base. Because my base is on the 0 for y-axis at number 7, roughly. This will be 6, 0. Now I'll come to a little river. Very little river. This would be number 7. I think there may have actually been a number 7 sign up there, yeah. Okay, got the blueberries. Got a bunch of other crap too. Alright. Let's make those extra muck shakes. Always make sure to close the doors. I didn't even do that. I'm telling you, man, I'm still dealing with 0-star pigs. When I had a 1-star pig farm, and I didn't close the door when there was a raid, frickin' Draugr got in. Killed all my pigs. Alright, drop a couple things off. Yeah, I think I said 15 and it was 20. I ended up with 20. Got a little lucky there. Alright, shrooms go in the shrooms chest. Here. No, I changed that. Here. 27. Skeleton pieces, I think we're down here. I'm going to need to get rid of something temporarily for a second. Do that. I'm going to grab 20 of these. I did not grab what I wanted. 10 oozes. And make 10 muck shakes. I'm gonna need to make some more arrows. Even for just what I'm carrying. And that's what I mean. It's easy to forget about the fact that, like, there are other dangerous things in the world than the stuff that I'm going to have to actually be dealing with. What was I going to do? Well, blueberries go into this chest. Still low, man. Low supplies. So I've got the mucks. I've got some turnips. I've got this food. When I build my little stone place, do I want to put any like furniture in and stuff to help me like keep my rusted bonus up a little higher? Is that worthwhile during the fight? Does it keep rusting? And it won't rust me because I'm fighting. There's creatures there, so you can't rust. That'd be stupid. That does nothing for me. Then I'm not leaving the fight until it's over. That's like, I win or I die and game's over. So let's just double check. When I'm building a workbench, I've got the wood. Got the wood and the flint. Oh, I gotta grab that 10 flint. See, I almost forgot. Glad I go through these stupid checklists. Okay. I have enough for this, the forge, the 6 coppers on the boat. I've got the 4 coal on me. I've got a little stone. Got the wood. It's interesting that all of the wood's going to add up to almost a whole stack. So even though I brought 8, I need to consider that I'm probably going to need 9 for incidentals. And then the upgrade I was going to do is the grinding wheel, which is 25 wood. Although I'll get that back when I'm done, but yeah, I'm going to do that. That's only 5 stone, but then it's like 10 wood to make the sharpening stone. Yeah, I'm going to need a whole nother stack of wood, I think. Potions, I should, do I have anything in the fermenter? I don't even have anything in the fermenter. I should. I want to have a whole stack of poison, you never know. But if I need 10 poisons, that means he's poisoning me. And if that happens, I need to get out of my tower and run away and come up with a new strategy. The stamina, it'll be a little bit useful for during the fight. I should start another pot, but I don't feel like putting stuff down to make the ingredients. Swamp key I probably really don't need, but I'm taking it with me just in case. You just never know. I could be getting chased by Bonemass, looking for a place to roam to. There is a crypt very close to the Bonemass fight site. Things are going south. Maybe I have to go hide in the crypt for a little bit. So the only other thing I think I really want to do, if I grab another stack of stone, that's 100, that puts me at 416. I think I've got the pots, I've got the food, I've got the wood, I've got enough to make my things, I've got the iron, I put the iron on the boat, right, yeah. Even enough to make some reinforcements in the little base thing. Is that only 4 pigs? Dumb, yeah. Let me, must be short a carrot or something. Alright. Oh, I needed to make some more arrows. Alright. Regular ones. This will put me right around 100, which is good. And I want to make some more fire arrows as well. So I'm going to swap a couple things out real quick. So that I have the space to make the arrows. Do like 3. Give me the full stack. Put the extras in here, and I don't want that, I want this. And I want this, and I don't want this. And I do want this. I don't want that. So now a little bit of extra wood, and a little bit of extra stone if I can. Probably the stone more than anything. Do I have any room on the boat? You know what? I keep thinking about this. There's not enemies nearby. There's probably like a pig looking at me. The mighty bear dream. I gotta see if I have any room left in the boat. We're getting pretty full up. Not that it's the end of the world. If I get there and discover I forgot something, it's not the end of the world. I can come back. Alright? This is full. But if I'm willing to take 10 pounds, say for turnip stew, I can throw in a whole nother stack of wood. In fact, I'm going to swap this out for an actual full stack. And then I'll have the ability to put some more stone in. Do that swap. We're almost there, almost ready to leave. And I want to get to the closest little sleeping place I have. So this is full, I think. And once again, I can throw something up here that will allow me to, that's practically a full stack, that's close enough. I can grab 2 more stacks of stone if I have it. If I can make it to that other place by tonight or even close, I won't because I only have one stack of stone here. I think I got a stack in there, don't I? Can I get it? Did I get it? Do I have room to get it? I did 50, okay. So close, man. So close. This is the kind of stuff that's just annoying. There's so many little things you gotta do. So I have almost 5 stacks. I have 3 pickaxes. I don't think I need 3 pickaxes. Let's go grab a little bit of last minute wood. That's what she said. Closed door. See, 12 already right there from that rock. Well. 26, that puts me at 50. Alright, so I got that last stack. So I think I'm good for doing this thing. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go and get one last little rested bonus before we sail. Not that it does a whole lot of good while you're sailing. Alright, the comfort is there. It's time to go. Wait, no, it's not there. I want to get the full comfort effect. Right here. This is the spot. I should get up to like 18. Or 19 even. Should get 19. Yep, there it is. Now 19 minutes, I think, puts me almost like through the whole day. Let's get the bearing. That's funny, that little bottom sign there was a bearing for Bonemass, but I don't really need that anymore. There is one little thing I'm going to try and do on the way. This should be the Elder summoning site coming up on this island. Yep, there's the Elder summoning site. Maybe I'll even allow myself a little sailing music right now. It's funny how, like, super cool I think, like, a Viking longship is like this. And I just wonder, like, what the Vikings thought. If they were aware that there were, like, massive boats and their ships were tiny, or were they thinking these things were just massive? But these guys back then would make them by hand with these little saws and all kinds of weird little techniques. Bending the wood, keeping the wood wet in certain ways. And I've watched a video of a guy recently. It wasn't that recent. Last year maybe. Well, now we're 2024, so 2022 probably. Of this guy who lives in Norway or something, and he still makes his own boats like this, longships out of hand, by hand. And he was like teaching his son how to make them. He's like one of the last few people, I think, in the world that actually makes them like that by hand. So it's pretty cool. There's Nuaru out there, that little piece of dirt right above the tip of my town. That's a little island base of mine. Looks like it's only about noon. I still got a ways to go. Is this actually a storm, or is this just me getting close to the swamp? Guess I'll know in a minute. I'm wet automatically. Freaking wind. Keep going, wind. Keep going. Keep going. Keep changing direction. I'm gonna actually turn this way for a few seconds. Actually, like, I'm going there, so I might as well just go there. I could try tacking and all that, but it's not a good area for it. Just avoid the rocks. These areas are really rocky. Just kind of annoying, but, you know, it is what it is. Of course, this trip I put away my food, or my fishing gear. That's that bay. I will go as far as I can with the wind. Pity. The wind is always against me. I wonder if I can, it's not the best time for it, but maybe. I turn the music off to do what I'm going to do. Oops. Did not see that underwater. Hey everybody, welcome to Dad, Daughters, and Drinks, where you'll always get at least two of those three. Today you've got me drinking a mezcalita, and I am going to be reacting to Asterism Gunfire live in studio. So I reacted to a couple of Asterism songs so far. I've reacted to Dawn, which was a live concert, and I reacted to Church, which was another live in studio. And so my observation on just from those two first videos, comments, as always, and the time that you spent with me today, and I look forward to seeing you again the next time. Thanks. Bye. Now I will get the wind behind me, and it will instantly, almost instantly, change to being forward. I'm traveling like southeast right now. No, straight south. South by southeast. I wasn't too off, too far off. Getting a little close. Well, there's my swamp base. Wait a minute. No. I'm going wrong. Wait, no. Do I go for it? Maybe I do. So this is the island I think the area's on that I'm going to stage against. But I'm coming at it from a very different direction than I did the first time. I've never come this way. Probably pay attention, huh? There's a big old mountain. It would be really interesting if this were actually where the site was. And I'm just coming in from a different angle, but it's this close. I actually think it might be. I think it is. I think you see that little wooden structure over there? Oh, it's kind of unrendered now. But I think up here, yeah. I think it's right back in there. I made the very rookie mistake. And there's my little pre-stage camping spot. Almost there. Looks like I ran out of wind a little bit. I can come at it from a different angle a little bit. So I still have some wind. There's Hildir off in the distance. If anybody wants to buy some shoring clothes, got here just in time. If I have any wood on me at all, I need to swap out some rocks for some wood so I can make a fire. It's kind of Tokyo drift in, so I'm pointing the right way I want to point when I leave in the morning. And it's not too far away. Actually, let me make that change right now. Chop out some wood for some rock. Weight should be the same. There's my fire. And then first thing in the morning after I wake up, I can go and start setting some things up. All right. I need to make sure I have on me exactly what it is to set up the basic structure, which is basically going to be some wood and a lot of stone and 2 pieces of iron. Although I don't know if I can get away with just 2 pieces of iron since I've kind of maxed everything out here. I think I may need to build a little chest on shore or something. There's like a temporary holding place for some of this stuff. So I don't need all the extra food right now. And I'm not going to need the root armor right away. Oh, geez, I brought 3 things of milkshakes. 3 things of turnips. I already had some on the boat and I forgot. So I need the iron. I don't need all of it, but I'll take it if I've got room. No, I don't. For now, I'm just going to take like 6. Might even be too much. It's what, 10 each? 20, we can do 12 each. I'm going to start with 2. If I want to reinforce later with other stuff, I will. But I'd rather have a good amount of... So I'll take this, maybe, this. a little bit over. I will probably need all that. Alright, so I'm going to put that away for now. I just want that extra little bit of wood, just in case, you know what I mean? Alright. Now, the location of the Bonemass site, as soon as I can get out of here, get some wind going, it's kind of right across the way here, towards that mountain. It's not near as far as it looks. Oh, this is so painful. Give me the wind. Why are you going so slowly, man? I'm not trapped on anything. Here, finally we'll get a little something, a little movement. Did I rotate that chest at all, or did I leave it the way it was? That's roughly east. What way is my, Geez, my boat? A little more damage than I thought it did. That's roughly south, which makes that roughly east. So I think I've kept the orientation pretty well. Figures this flat in this kind of weather. Always. So let me get a little bit set up. Hopefully this weather goes away when I get close to the swamp shore. Alright, now to find, and hopefully it's findable in this weather. Geez, if it stays like this in the swamp, I might not be able to see a little skull in the background. Alright. I'm not used to thinking of the swamp weather as being the good weather. Kind of quite a little welcoming committee here. I don't think this is the location. Because I don't remember there being a spawner right there. Is it down a little bit further? I thought it was before the wood structure though. Did I come in too far west? Maybe. Or I just may need to kill those guys so I can look a little closer. It's almost like they know I'm coming to fight Bonemass, so they're all kind of gathering for the show. I don't remember turning any corners like this yesterday. I think I just saw the crypt that was close to Bonemass. I hope. Maybe there's another area that's closer to him over here. And there's this mountain with some green in front of it. Maybe there's like a closer little place to camp as well. If I don't see the Bonemass, I'm going to have to turn around. I mean, I saw it from the boat yesterday. I saw it from the boat yesterday, right around here. This looks like meadows. If I can get in closer this way, that would be ideal. Oh, except, there's a Draugr village. Of course, I forgot about that. I'm not going to be taking on the Draugr village in order to fight Bonemass. Ooh, let's not get too close to him now. He looks like he might be a more than a 1 star, or I mean a 0 star. So So somewhere in this area, may not be able to see it from this angle, is the Bonemass summoning site. There's a crypt right over there, and there was a crypt in the site of the Bonemass summoning site. Alright. That guy was kind of bothering me. Looks like there's a blob on the shore there. Yeah, I think I hit just a little far too east. Oh, freaking leech. You gotta be careful, this thing's third down already. And I remembered seeing this wooden structure down a little ways. So I must have just missed it. But there was like that little shore area that seemed like a very logical landing point when I came in yesterday. Trying to be a little close, because I don't want to miss it. There was a big tree trunk that fell. It was kind of blocking it out a little bit. Jeez, why did it get so dark all of a sudden? It's not like late already. I still don't think so. Like right there, it was kind of like a great little landing site right there. Where's this guy? There it is. There's the skull. Okay, so I was right. That is the little landing site. Let's go back. Fortify this area a little bit, and then start building the fortress. I am going to have to kill some guys before I land. A bunch of them have all decided to start hanging out on the shore I was going to be at. I'm hitting my boat now more than I'm hitting anything else. Yeah, that worked. I guess there was always that, he's an archer? Okay, that changes things a little bit. There's two of them. Alright. What's my boat doing? Just want to get like kind of a side view so I can start shooting them from the side. Jeez, I didn't realize there was going to be like 2,000 guys waiting for me. Oh, jeez. Figures. blobs out. Jeez, this one effing skeleton is really upsetting me. I'm gonna have to land somewhere I don't want to land to build a workbench so I can repair my boat. And kill this guy. Hopefully he comes out of the water after me. It's really getting me angry. Careful about this blob coming over there too. Right now, an abundance of caution is not a bad idea. Okay, now where's the freaking skeleton? Oh, don't tell me there's an abomination around here. Where's that skeleton? There he is. Except you gotta fight first. Okay, now, back to the bow. And this jackhole. There. How's the boat doing? Fine. I'm not rested. Hate to waste the 5 wood, but it's freaking raining. If this, that really matters that much, but that should be pointing like west or something, because the car would be pointing north. Yeah. So let me redo this one just for a second to get him pointing north. And now I can go ahead and safely build like what will hopefully be a successful roof. We'll let the fire stay. Am I resting? No, I'm wet. I need to be under here as well. There can't be any enemies nearby. So the fact that I'm... Okay, as soon as I get... Am I resting? Okay, yeah. As well. Okay. Now let's try to make our way back over here to where we actually want to land again. It's not a huge difference, but it's enough. careful with as you can have here. Well, I got my fire down. I can find this really quickly in a moment. It'll be a lot longer to find it than I thought it would. Time to kill stuff in a different game? That's how you say it?
Huh?
Time to kill stuff in a different game?
Yes.
Alright, let me just get to my little base camp here. Take me like 1 minute.
Where is this? Is this like, is there? That's not.
That's not what?
Is that?
You wanted to see this?
You right now?
That's me right now. It's like 30 seconds ago, yeah.
No, I don't see anything I just did.
No, it'll happen. Like I said, like, this is like, yeah, see? That's what I'm saying. It's like 30 seconds back. That's small. I see some meadows, trees, and things. It's very nice. It's like not super like dark.
I told Abby that within 45 seconds she would say it wasn't dark. He said it wasn't dark, Abby.
I'm going to the right place here. It's sailing in the dark.
So like,
Does it get these lights shining?
People who watch this also like get all their great.
I don't know. There's somebody watching. You can ask them.
Are there?
Do you play Baldur's Gate? Let me know in the chat if you can. Because apparently that's about what I'm about to do.
About 3,000 experience points more to level up, so
Everybody should
another level 4 spell.
Whoever was just dropped out. Oh, thanks, babe. Here's my little temporary base home away from home. Get in here, go to bed, rest, and I'm done. Thanks everyone for watching. And I'll see you in the next one.